Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, December 27, 2022. Your ability to manage stress and pressure is increasing, and you can find new meaning in your studies and perspectives. You have increased faith, not only in yourself but in life itself. You are reclaiming your power and insisting that others accept you for who you are. There is a greater appreciation for your natural talents and your personality. Express yourself. Today is strong for personal enjoyment. Compassion, acceptance, and forgiveness may figure strongly now, and can be empowering. Chiron's yearly direct turn this week can bring out strong feelings that motivate you to pursue your interests confidently. Chiron encourages you to work with your insecurities regarding your life path or direction instead of allowing them to limit you. Turn your head to the heavens and look up. Your mighty ruler, our glorious moon, is growing larger against the blanket of darkness above. She will be shining her light from the depths of your solar 8th house of intimacy and sexuality, which means it's time to have an emotional heart-to-heart about where you stand within your partnership. Be honest and direct. Don't hide from your feelings. Discuss what is working for you and what kind of attention or affection you may also still need. Your partner will be open to your thoughts and suggestions, especially if you're speaking from the heart. Be sure to revel in the magic of the holidays. Find your power. The moon has officially entered Aquarius, so you might feel like it is time to focus on your sense of empowerment in your work life. The lunation illuminates your professional relationships, shared assets, debt, and sense of control. Since the lunar energy is rather unique, you may have an unusual perspective on these aspects. If needed, use the moon in Aquarius to establish a more platonic relationship with those you work with to avoid entanglements while coming up with an unconventional yet logical plan to focus on your financial empowerment. The moon's last visit to your financial sector for the year is also the last while Saturn is on his own here until just before leaving in March. As well as fueling your financial instincts and imagination, just days before the new year this is tapping into a sense of resolve. Within your subconscious the determination is rising to take your financial power back. Pacing yourself is the name of the game. Whether you have just started an exercise regimen, or been at it for a while, pay attention to your pace. If you are beginning a new health practice, make it relatively easy to manage so you can keep on doing it. Don't press yourself too hard in the beginning. Remember, you are building a habit. Likewise, when you have been doing something for a while, it's important to press yourself gradually further into it, increasing the pace, so that you stay interested. The essence of this day will enhance your faith and religious connections, and it may become a priority for you on your day's agenda. Even if you have other family obligations, see about stopping by this evening after dinner. Meditation and spiritual reflection can take place in the comfort of your living room, so making time for this should be fairly easy for those of you who don't subscribe to a particular religion. Even over the holiday period there is likely to be a lot on your mind, but as you reflect on the year that has been and start to think about the new year just around the corner, something special is developing. 5 days after Jupiter's departure from your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery left you with a sense of what's possible. An alignment between Neptune, the planet of dreams, and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, is starting to form. Together they don't want you to end the year without a bucket list. The moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday has done more than leave you more emotionally engaged or wrap up the last new moon of 2022. This was the moon's only visit while Venus, the planet of love, is here, with a chance to get to the heart of what you want from your relationships just as you have the time and resources to make it happen. Our eyes in the sky. Holiday stress could make balancing emotions and partnerships difficult today, so avoid getting snippy with your partner. You might also feel as though your self-care has been put on hold, so try to find those moments when you can connect with your breath and find your zen. This will be especially important for anyone in charge of arranging holiday meals or festivities, so be extra gentle with yourself if you're carrying a heavy load of responsibilities. Things come together in your house of money and values this week. It may explain why, even though there are certain opportunities coming your way, some of them require more work or more education than you currently have or have time for. Don't worry. You're facing a time when you need to focus on the politics of your job. Take the boss out to lunch. Luckily, this energy begins to dissipate with a supportive connection between the Aquarius moon and Jupiter. The atmosphere becomes dreamier and less stressful, so don't be afraid to relax for a bit. If you're celebrating the holidays, this is a great time to connect with the children in your family. You'll feel like a child yourself as you share in all the excitement they experience. Feel free to indulge in a little playtime, and allow the light-hearted energy to waft through your household. You have a host of astrological aspects to choose from this week, many of which affect your work and money. First, your relationships could possibly be less than stable. You may need to count on someone else for that loan you'd hoped for. Aspects in your house of large institutions like banks and the IRS indicate you should be careful what you say and how you say it. The moon continues its journey through Aquarius until tomorrow, so take a minute to appreciate any presents you've received in the last few days, and think of ways you can give back to your community. The cosmic weather is quiet today until the Aquarius moon trines Mars in Gemini, engendering confidence. We are inspired to champion collaborative projects, surrounding ourselves with people who share our vision of the future. However, Mars is still retrograde, suggesting that we avoid going full steam ahead. Our initiatives are worth the effort, but our success will depend upon timing, and the timing is less than ideal. What we lack in energy, we will more than make up for creatively. Brainstorming is the best use of our time, so start spitballing. Devise conceptual ideas that you are not married to. Continue to adapt your plans as the occasion calls for it. Sensible strategizing helps us to know when to take the lead and when to pass the baton. This week is about the exciting yet somewhat daunting activity in your communication sector, asking you to become more professional in your way of speaking. Although things may feel tense, it's an excellent opportunity to go deeper into spiritual practices like meditation and yoga, especially if they help you process new ideas that can eventually earn you more money. In the evening, the moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, offering healing. As the moon transits Aquarius, our emotions err on the side of the rational. We don't jump to conclusions. So, when we encounter a triggering situation, our first reaction may be to not react at all. Instead, we check ourselves and try to understand the mechanism behind our anxieties. We can look at our problems objectively, and choose whether to address them or release them. Through our choices, we set an example for others. Our approach has a ripple effect within our community, inspiring our friends and family likewise to confront and release their own pain in healthy ways.